Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Winter, and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 3. And something that I am noticing in this HD collection seems to be the absence of the hidden mini game, which was present if you saved your game while you were in this prison cell and then fired it back up. I have done that, and the episode should have started with that little mini game. I forget what the fuck it was called. It was just some kind of hack and slash that never even finished development or something like that. But yeah, it's not here, which is kind of a bummer. I was wanting to show that off. I thought that would be present. So the sorrow, or the spirit of the sorrow, I guess I should say, towards the tail end of the last episode, gave us a codec frequency to call, which we're going to do that here in a little bit, but before we do, let's extract the fake death pill and this transmitter. Shocking that it's there. Yeah. It's interesting how pretty much every single Metal Gear Solid game you wind up in a prison cell without any weapons at some point. But at least we've got a fork. What else we got? We got a gun as well. You can spin that thing somehow. How do you spin that thing? How do you spin the gun? There we go. Now we're spinning the gun. Anyways, as soon as this guard runs to the bathroom, we're going to get the hell out of here. I've got the frequency wrote down.
Chow time.
So just waiting for him to do his thing. Of course, we're looking in pretty bad shape. Look at that, got flies around us too. Didn't they give us a bath? Ah, inhumane conditions, I swear. Monsters. Hopefully we can cover some good ground in this episode. This is going to be fairly cutscene heavy as well. So, fair warning on that. Here we go.
Oh, my stomach. Oh, I can't.
Alright, let's make this call. 144.75. There we go. Frog under the desk there, but that's not what I came in here for.
Here it comes. Still going.
Alright. Let's move. He's right across the hall from us.
That's a record.
So here's going to be a little bit of a tricky part. Hopefully I can do this with no stealth, but the thing that I'm kind of concerned with is earlier when we were in this area, one of our escape routes was gone. But there it is. If y'all remember, it might have been the last episode, I tried going to this exact same corner and that hole was not there. So that was kind of strange. Oh, you know what? Actually, now that I think on it, it was. I was just in the wrong spot. So, never mind. Fucking hell. Yeah, there's another way I could have avoided alert in the last episode. And the things we learn, huh? Just gotta tippy toe nice and slow. Unfortunately, you can't hold anybody up with the fork. That would be cool, but it just doesn't happen. Here we are. And yes, perfect. Nicely done. I'm happy with this so far. I'll just haul ass over here. Because we're looking to find some Ninja Turtles. That's the name of the mission besides stealth. It's not about the Shagohod or anything like that. It's all about finding those Ninja Turtles. Look at that. Right in the spotlight and the fucking thing doesn't even pick you up. That's good shit. Sleeping dog. Let them lay. Let them lay. Almost there. There's our destination. Nice. See what a fork that has been blessed by a warlock and a centuries-old witch will do for you? Gives you stealth. Codec.
Snake, you're already in the sewers?
Eva, yeah, I just got down here. I'm coming to meet you now. The door at the north end is open, right?
Snake?
Let me guess. There's a problem.
Yeah.
What is it this time?
The Colonel found out you escaped.
He did, huh? I figured as much.
Yeah, and now all of Grozny Grad is on red alert.
Just my luck. But once I'm out of the fortress...
You can't get out.
I can't?
When the fortress went on red alert, they sealed off the sewers.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm serious. And that means the escape route I laid out is...
It's sealed off, too.
Right. And they just sent a unit out looking for you.
Down here?
Uh-huh. They'll be there any minute now. You've got to get out quick.
But isn't the exit sealed off?
You should be able to get out by heading straight north. Book it, Snake. If they find you, you're dead.
There's no rush on that, by the way. You've got all the time in the world to explore this little sewer. The only thing you have to worry about is a set of dogs. Coming up here pretty quick. Life med, that's nice. Gonna need that. Yeah, just the dogs. And even then, those are fairly easily dealt with. There's never any time limit in this game except for one spot. And that is, you know, I don't like time limits. I think they're good for some games, but for a Metal Gear Solid game, not really. Not in my opinion. Of course, I could be a minority on that train of thought, and if I am, that's fine. Where'd that rat go? Oh, there it is. Get as much stamina as we can. So here come the dogs. Remember, looking for Ninja Turtles as well, so if you guys see any of them, let me know where they're at. Stimtech's full. Okay. Noodles! Yes. Noodles are good. So are rations. Because they've got all of our stuff. So when we get it back, we're not going to have anything in terms of food. Yes, I just shot that dog. And I just did it again. I'm a little bastard, I know, but he's scaring away the Ninja Turtles. And I can't be having that, because this is a stealth mission to find the turtles and bring them back to April O'Neil. Oh my goodness. Come on, Snake. We've got dogs after us. There we go. Home clear now. And cutscene. Not terribly long, though. Not this one. Not as bad as last episode's. In fact, those really lengthy ones. Well, there's going to be a fairly long one in this episode, but it's not this one. Oh no! It's a waterfall! Somebody call Harrison Ford!
I've been waiting for this. Nobody interfere.
Remember the bullet from the second episode? And remember this bit again at the end of the game.
This is where it ends. Snake!
If I were doubting Thomas, I would think that gun didn't fire whenever he pulled the trigger. After he'd loaded in the special bullet. Oh, I guess that could be why. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Don't die on me yet.
Shut up and play the game, Winter. It's a cool visual, I'll give it that. The burning forest, it looks badass. You know, the forest in the, I don't know if this would be considered a swamp or a creek or what, but...
Are you one of the cobras? Sad. So sad. A host of sorrows. And you are one of them. I am the sorrow. Like you, I too am filled with sadness. This world is one of sadness. Battle brings death. Death brings sorrow. The living may not hear them. Their voices may fall upon deaf ears. But make no mistake, the dead are not silent. Now you will know the sorrow of those whose lives you have ended.
Yeah, wading up the river of no return. I like this though. I think it's pretty cool that your incentive to not kill people is basically having to go through a 2.5 minute walking segment that's kind of a pain in the ass. Well, actually, it's more of an annoyance than anything if you've killed a lot of people. I haven't though. I've only killed like, what, 8 of them? So there shouldn't be that many spirits. Obviously, there's going to be a couple, just like that guy there. But the ones I killed were accidents, so it's the intentions that matter. Since my intentions were good, there shouldn't be that many. That little thing's annoying too, that thing that looks like it came out of the abyss. That's all it is. I mean, I realize there's supposed to be some kind of deep meaning behind this level, but yeah, for me, it's kind of an annoyance more than anything. Though there are some comical spirits walking in this water every now and then. Like if you kill one in the mountains and a vulture comes along and eats the body, then there's going to be one walking along with a vulture on his back, pecking away at it. And yeah, it's pretty funny. I mean, I don't know, I can't explain it properly, but there's some good ones in here, especially if you lay down a lot of the adult magazines and then sneak up and kill the soldiers who were reading those, then their spirits will be walking around here reading the magazines. So, you know, and it's those little things, just those little comical bits in the midst of something serious that it's what makes Metal Gear so memorable for me is, you know, these games got a great sense of humor. So there's some pretty good jokes in them now and then. Well, in all of them except 5. Although,
It hurts so bad.
I do need to go to Kazuhira's, what is it? No, it was Miller's Maxi Buns? Was that it? Yes, Miller's Maxi Buns. Need to eat there sometime. Yeah. You can shoot at him, I think. Oh. That's why I don't like that thing, because that is, just knocks you on your back, and then you gotta listen to the Wah! And all that good shit, and I don't know, it's just annoying to me. I don't think we have any weapons, actually. What do we got here? Oh yeah, I've got a single action. Let me see if I can... Oh, that's my fork. Whoops. Ah, there he goes. Oh, no. I guess the Fury. Is that who that was? Yeah, the Fury was getting me. But it goes on longer the more people you've killed. And of course, you don't know that your first time playing it if you don't know anything about this game at all. So, that's kind of neat, I guess. I mean, it's an interesting concept. But I find it to be an annoying level. And that's me. And go ahead and hate me for it all you want to. That's perfectly fine. I'm well aware that I should probably think it's the best thing since sliced bread. Alright, so revival pill. I had to hit up an online guide for that the first time I played the game, like I think a lot of us did.
You have to shoot me.
I can't.
Shoot me. You want to finish your mission, don't you? Then you'll have to shoot me. The spirit of the warrior will always be with you. Don't be sad. We'll meet again someday.
Oh, finally got a bath. No more flies buzzing around us. Oh, that's not good. Wonder what I was supposed to see there that I missed. Normally when it kicks you over with the right one prompt.
Snake, are you all right? That was a close call.
What the hell happened to me?
You were halfway drowned at the bottom of the river. Almost crossed over to the other side.
Other side. So that really was.
Something on your mind, Snake?
Major, was there a man in the Cobra unit called the Sorrow?
Yeah, I've heard of it. He was an uncanny soldier who fought alongside the boss.
What kind of man was he?
The Sorrow was a man with, well, special powers. He had ESP, which was the subject of extensive research in the Soviet Union at the time. He was especially gifted as a medium.
A medium?
Someone who can communicate with the spirit world and evoke the spirits of the dead. In other words, he could talk to ghosts. They say he could find out what was going on in a battle by talking to dead soldiers.
What about him and the boss? What was the story between them?
I don't know the details. Why don't we ask Sigyn?
Yo, I finished checking up on this Sorrow guy a while ago. Thought you guys already knew, though.
Knew what?
That he's dead. He's been dead for 2 years now.
Died 2 years ago?
At Selino-Yarsk. You know, those cliffs you were at. And the boss is the one who did him in.
The boss?
Yep. 2 years ago, the boss was sent by the CIA on a secret mission to Selino-Yarsk. That's when she met the Sorrow, who'd gone back to the Soviet Union after the Cobras broke up at the end of the war. Except this time they were enemies.
And then what?
The boss killed the Sorrow herself and accomplished her mission. At least, that's what the records say.
So, he was never there in the first place. He just couldn't let go of the boss.
You okay, Snake?
Yeah, I'm fine. It looks like it's not time for me to die yet.
I sure hope not. Otherwise, the whole mission is shot. We're counting on you, pal.
Roger that. Eva?
Snake, you didn't call. I was worried. Are you all right?
Yeah, I took a pretty freaky detour.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Forget it. Let's just say I'm back.
Good. But how did you escape from the sewers?
I jumped into the river.
From all the way up there? You're out of control.
Yeah, I got carried away by the current and almost drowned.
Great. That's perfect.
What do you mean that's perfect?
I know a good spot nearby. Let's meet up there.
Where is it?
Keep going upstream until you get to a waterfall.
A waterfall, huh?
Right. Behind that waterfall, there's a cave. We'll meet in there.
The cave behind the waterfall upstream. Got it.
See you there.
So here's where, if we hadn't taken out the tracking device, we would be dealing with Ocelot soldiers. They'd be hiding in the bushes, trying to cause all kinds of mischief for us. Yeah, I can't roll and flip them, but I can knock them the fuck out. Yeah, as you saw, though, we don't have any food or anything. And when we meet up with Eva, she's not going to have all the food that we had when we were captured, as I said before. So we'll just do a little bit of quick gathering. Just go for the snakes, because those are the important meal. There's 2 snakes you can get around here, so you can have a total of 4 of them. You can have 2 dead and 2 alive. Styptics are full. And if we had captured the Suchinko and not killed it, we would be able to get that back. Right about here is where you would find it crawling on the ground. And the same with the Inn's parrot. The Inn's parrot would be hanging out in one of those tree branches up there. And then you would just have to tranquilize it again and pick it up. There's the other snake. I wish I could roll and flip them. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, let's go for a dive. Just down here should be the last face paint. Should be. Well, maybe we don't get that until after we meet up with Eva. So let's go meet up with Eva, and then we'll try and get the last face paint. It should be down there at the bottom of that water, though. Yeah, we'll try it again after we meet up with Eva. So here's another cutscene. I did warn everybody.
Nice to meet you, Snake. I'm Tatiana. Here's your equipment.
Eva, you could use a towel.
So could you.
Want some?
No thanks.
Don't like snakes?
Not for dinner.
Didn't you have to eat them at the KGB?
In my training, we always got the good stuff. French, Italian, that kind of thing.
A regular Matahari.
The least you could do is call me Cynthia.
Tell me something. How does it feel to spy on your own country?
I can't say it feels good, but it's my job.
Can't even eat a snake during a mission, huh?
I wouldn't mind eating you. When this mission's over, you'll have to treat me to a nice dinner.
What do you want to eat?
Let's see. How about sushi?
Sushi?
It's Japanese. I hear it's all the rage right now. Supposedly, it's made from raw fish.
Raw fish. Just the place for my survival techniques.
What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night. Snake? Thank you, Snake. What a thrill. I'll be your eyes from now on. I'm searching and I'm melting to you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. Thank you, Snake.
Don't worry about it.
Are you all right?
It's not like I can't see. I've got one good eye and can still fire a gun.
Really? Good.
Eva,
Didn't you steal some explosives out of the fortress?
C3, a highly potent explosive from the west. It can be molded into any shape, like clay. With just this much, you could blow up the Shagohod and the lab along with it.
Is that right?
Yeah, but there's a trick to using it.
Tell me about it.
Well, what do you think?
Was she gonna tell him the trick or not? It's kind of a low blow. Hey, I know this trick about your weapon, but I'm not gonna tell you.
The Shagohod's booster unit uses liquid fuel. The fuel tanks are in the main wing of the weapons lab in the hangar housing the Shagohod itself.
So I should blow up the tanks.
That's the basic idea. It should be enough to blow up the entire hangar. There are 4 fuel tanks. In order to destroy the hangar, you'll have to set explosives on each of those tanks.
All 4 of them?
It should be no sweat for you. Besides, the scientists had the day off today.
So the hangar's completely deserted.
Not quite. They've still got guards posted there.
So what do I do after I set the C3?
The bombs run off a timer. Once the timer has been set, the countdown will begin. When the timer reaches 0, the bombs will all go off at once.
How long do I have?
20 minutes. Once the Phase 2 trials are finished, I wouldn't be surprised if they kill all the scientists to prevent them from talking. So you've got to act fast.
I'll take care of it.
Almost there.
Eva, did you get the data on the Shagohod from Sokolov?
Yeah, that's the mission I was given.
By Khrushchev?
Mm-hmm. America doesn't have any use for it, does it? But I haven't forgotten my other mission either. Helping you out. Follow this cave and go up the ladder at the end. You'll come out inside Groznygrad, just southwest of the weapons lab.
Well, before we do that, now that we've got...
Remember when you went to rescue
Oh, never mind.
Remember there was a locked door when you entered the main wing from the 2nd floor of the east wing?
Yeah.
That's the entrance to the Shagohod's hangar. Use this key to open that door.
The door right when I entered the main wing? Got it. What about you?
I'll get things ready for our escape. There's a rail bridge to the north. I'm gonna set a bomb there, so I'm taking half of the C3 with me.
Right. I'll set off the weapons lab then. Try not to be in the neighborhood when it happens.
Gotcha.
And watch out for Ocelot. He suspects you're not who you say you are.
Don't worry. The Colonel still trusts me. And I have my ways. There's not a man alive who can resist my charms. Besides you, of course.
I'm just warning you, Eva. That's all.
I know. Okay, let's go.
You seem like you were born on one of those.
If I didn't ride every day, I couldn't go on living.
Huh?
When I'm riding, the wind hits me so hard that it hurts. That pain keeps my mind off the pain of having to be someone else. It's not easy always fooling myself like this. It's only when I'm on the bike that I'm free to be the real me. I only get off my bike when I fall in love or fall dead.
What's your name?
Tatiana.
No. Your real name.
Didn't she say that earlier?
What's wrong with Tanya?
Okay, Tanya. Don't let anyone see you.
Oh, this? It's a button camera.
What did you do that for?
Insurance. To make sure you don't double-cross me.
Hey,
What?
you're gonna get wet again.
And she went right into that little body of water. Found her bike on the bottom of the pond. Okay. So we've got our weapons back. So before we go any further up the hallway, let's get situated here. Don't need the fork anymore. Might need the knife. Might need that. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it. Yep. Oops. There we go. What else am I gonna need? That. Look at that. 8 out of 25 for the cigar gas spray. It's fantastic. I think this may do for now. Yeah, I'm going to say that's all we're going to need at the moment. Oh, actually. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that'll do. That'll do. So camouflage. We're going to be going back into an urban environment. So we need a camo that is designed for urban environment. Splitter. I barely know her. Okay, let's stop with the jokes and let's go out here, gather up some food real quick. Where are we at? About 35 minutes? Somewhere around there? Yeah, not bad. There's the face camo. See it floating in the water there? Kabuki! And we officially have all of the face camos now. Oh, come on. Get out of the water. Alright, let's get us a live one here. And get some fruit. The only place in the entire game where you can get these fruit. The vegetables, I guess I should say. That's what they're called for some reason, even though they... I don't know, they look like fruit to me. I mean, I look at those things and I don't think, that's a vegetable. I think, well, that's a fruit. And there's 4 more up here. Eva really likes these things. So we'll get a couple more for her. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I thought that was a lot shallower than that ended up being. I'm sorry. Alright. I'm hoping for a mushroom that will refill the cigar gas spray, or the cigarette gas spray, the gas smoke, I guess you could call it. Well, actually, I don't know what you want to call it, but that's, I guess, what you could call it. Now, somewhere around here, there's supposed to be a body with camouflage. Yeah, that's right. Or did I get the camouflage already? Yeah, okay. So here's the Sorrows camo, which is who we met in the River of No Return. And your footprints will not be audible to enemies. They can't hear you walking around whenever you've got this on. So when you get that combined with the stealth camouflage, then you're pretty much, you can go wherever the hell you want and do whatever you want. Pretty cool. Got one more slot for food. For a live one, we'll go for some crab. It tastes good and it's good for you. Crab and some mushrooms, I think. Oh, that does sound good, actually. I wouldn't mind eating some of that tonight. Got the tranquilizer? Yes, got the tranquilizer. Alright. Let's get out of here. Oh, that's right. I already tried that. Well, no mushrooms that refill the cigar gas spray. Which is fine, I guess. Yeah, those don't do it. And there's nothing up there. Okay, I don't want to pick those up because those are poison mushrooms. And those aren't the mushrooms that I want. Here we go. Now we go through the tunnel. Let's put our suppressors back on. That way I don't forget to do it before we get back in enemy territory, which is coming up fairly quickly. There's the mushroom that I want. Yes. Mushrooms are good. Actually, I enjoy mushrooms. You know, whenever you're barbecuing some burgers or some steaks or something, just put you some mushrooms in some tin foil, some garlic butter. It's good shit. Alright, before we climb up this ladder, first off, where is it? There's your frog. One of these boxes is going to come in handy here in a moment, but I forget which one. You can only tell what they say on the side of them whenever you actually get them equipped. Weapons Lab, East Wing, the hangar. That's the one we want. And that is what? Cardboard box B. Alright, so let's get rid of the other one. Going down. Okay, never mind, never mind. And here we go. Back into the hornet's nest. Didn't see any Ninja Turtles in that corridor either, huh? I know they're here somewhere. They were still partners with Konami at the time. Oh, and speaking of other Konami properties, did you know that Solid Snake was actually in Silent Hill 3? Because he was. He was in a hidden wall that you could break open with a pipe, and you could take his silencer, which did absolutely fuck all for whatever gun it went onto. I believe it was the machine gun. But yeah, he was in Silent Hill 3. Hence the Silent Hill 3 references in this game. I did not, however, verify when Silent Hill 3 came out, but I can only assume that it came out before this one, seeing as how there was artwork from it in here. Now these troops are going a little bit apeshit in this section here, and I've never been able to figure out why. There's somebody that they're shooting at, but I have never found them. You never see them shooting at anybody. You just hear the gunfire from a distance. Alright, we're gonna make it. Let's go back here to the munitions shed before we do anything first. So that's what this is, I believe. This is either food or guns. I think it's guns. Yes, guns. Oh, and no one's got any cigar gas spray fuel. Now then, fast travel system. And that is pretty fast, huh? It's like instant.
The main wing hangar, huh?
Snake, I see you've managed to sneak into the hangar.
Yeah, the Shagohod's in here.
The completed Phase 2 Shagohod represents a grave threat to the West. We can't allow it to be mass-produced. You've got to destroy it.
Eva's got the data on the Shagohod. Do you think that's safe?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say it's safe, but Khrushchev is a shrewd leader. Can't imagine he'd use it for anything other than deterrence. Volgin, however, is a different story. He's planning to use the Shagohod to turn the Cold War into a blazing hot one. We can't let him have it.
Agreed.
That leaves just one more mission for you to carry out.
The boss.
Exactly. For now, just focus on destroying the Shagohod.
Yes, sir.
I'll let Sigint fill you in on how to destroy it.
Yo,
I think we already know
like
this.
Eva was saying, if you're looking to blow the
Yeah,
whole
we already know this. Yeah, so everybody forgot that we had to fight the boss at some point, huh? I know I did. The first time I played this game, I was like, oh, that's right, she's real. So, before we worry about taking out the Shagohod, let's make a quick little side trek over this way, where we met up with Sokolov, Master of Jiu-Jitsu, and going Super Saiyan. And there's a reason I said that, too. If you watch the second episode, that'll make sense, and you won't just think I'm pulling shit out of my ass randomly. Life med, suppressor, suppressor. Of course, they are suppressors for weapons that I'm not even going to be using a suppressor on, but still, you get some suppressors. So, there you go. And then we'll go back to the locker area where we had such a hell of a time in the last episode and pick up a couple more camouflage suits. One of these is not like the other. I just don't remember which one. I think it's this one. Yeah, there it is. Maintenance. And here in Raiden's locker, Raidanovich, the sneaking suit. Yes, that guy right there. Let's check these out real quick, and then we'll call it an episode and start the next one off in the super sneaky Shagohod area. If I can remember how to do this. Sneaking suit. And the good thing is, on a New Game Plus, all these carry over. There's only one or two uniforms that do not, and I want to say that's the scientist uniform and the maintenance uniform. So yeah, looking fashionable on that. Whoa! And then what was the other one we picked up? Maintenance. Yes. No special attributes and does not carry over to New Game Plus. Oh, so we're going to be fashionable wearing that. Now let's get prepped for the next area here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get that ready. Some C3. I think that's all I'm going to need at the moment. I may need that. I'll go ahead and keep that equipped. As well as those. And we'll get rid of the box. Okay. So now that we're prepped, we'll go ahead and call this an episode. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. You've been great. I've been Winter. I'll see you on the next one. Everybody take care out there.